A few days ago, Bob Iger was forced to admit publicly in an interview what so many of us have been talking about for years. Even if the mainstream media wanted to deny it and protect Disney, there was no doubt that the quality that they were putting out has dropped off significantly from years past. They're putting out garbage. Disney makes too many bad movies, CEO Bob Iger admits. He talked about quality over quantity, the things they need to do to change, but mostly he just blamed everyone else other than himself or anyone that he's ever put in charge. But even with all the failures we'd seen in 2023, the last failure left was Wish. We all thought it was going to be a box office failure, another disappointment for Disney, and a scene in Hollywood right now where if you have a $200 million plus budget, it's probably going to lose money. In fact, only one movie with a $200 million plus budget has broken even, and that's Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, and that is barely. They barely cracked even on that movie. Everything else, whether it's something like The Flash, whether it's something like Dial of Destiny, The Marvels, all of these things have failed in a massive way, and Wish is the latest. And really, I mean, Disney should be happy that they don't have another movie releasing this year because it would just mean they lose that much more. Between The Marvels and Wish, just in the last month, you're probably talking about easily $300, $400 million, $450, $500 million in losses, depending on where all these things end at the global box office. I mean, they are hurting with these bombs right now. Disney's Wish is another critical and commercial disappointment after the Marvels flop earlier this month. We talked about that opening weekend, that holiday Thanksgiving long weekend, one of the worst weekends that Disney has ever seen. $31 million, a complete disappointment. No chance of breaking even with that massive budget. And over the past week, it's just continued to get worse. Disney's Wish can't catch a break at the US box office as it could potentially leave the top 5 this weekend. Its second weekend, not only did it never achieve number 1 in the box office, never achieved number 2 in the box office, debuted at 3rd, but it might already be falling out of the top 5 after grossing just $500,000 on post-Thanksgiving second Thursday. Again, almost beaten by Trolls 3. So Trolls, which released prior, is basically neck and neck. It's keeping up with Wish right now, even though Wish has not been out as long. And when we pull this up, just look at how this thing has performed so far. $51 million of the worldwide box office, give or take. I'm sure the international numbers need to update. But look at this. That first Monday could not crack $1 million. Even on Discount Tuesday, $1 million. It barely cracked $1 million. And now here on Wednesday, it was just under 600,000, and the new numbers have not updated yet, but you can tell when you look at the dailies that are coming in. But the Beyonce movie is going to be number 1. Godzilla -1 is going to beat it. Napoleon is still going to beat it. Hunger Games is going to beat it. You can see back here, Hunger Games is still having a decent tracking. Trolls could potentially catch up and make the same amount that Wish does this weekend. A catastrophic failure on all levels. And this is all coming as animators have been speaking out against Disney. You've got Elon Musk going to war with Disney, people canceling Disney Plus right now because of what Disney did, pulling their advertisements. Everything this company touches right now basically ends up failing. And Wish is going to go down as one of their biggest box office failures. If you hadn't had something like The Marvels and Dial of Destiny already this year, talking about multi-$100 million losses, then Wish would normally be probably end up being their biggest disappointment of the year. But because this is Disney, they've already had so many bombs that I guess Wish is just another drop in the bucket. What's another $200 million lost for Wish? That's probably what it's going to be when it's all said and done. Just more bad news, potentially falling out of the top 5 at the box office. Disney just continues to fail. Let me know your thoughts about all this in the comment section below. Smash a like button, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for notifications, share this video out there, and I'll talk to you later.